because the polar bear's sea ice habitat literally melts as the temperature rises. The relationship between warmer temperatures and fewer polar bears is simple. What many do not understand is that the laws of physics dictate that our planet's temperatures must increase as we continue to add CO2 and other greenhouse gases to our atmosphere, as the law of gravity dictates that when you drop a ball at floor. Earth's climate depends on the balance between incoming and outgoing energy. Short-wave radiation coming from the Sun ultimately must be balanced by the long-wave radiation emitted back in space. If the heat of the Sun reaching Earth was not re-irradiated into space, our planet would long ago have been reduced to a ball of molten rock or hot gas. The magic of Earth's atmosphere has been at relatively stable levels of natural CO2 and other greenhouse gases. These gases, which do not impede the entry of short-wave radiation, temporarily capture long-wave outgoing radiation before returning that energy to space. The natural levels of these gases have historically preserved the energy of the Sun for just the right amount of time to keep Earth temperatures suitable for life. However, we are altering the natural balance of the Earth by pumping billions of tons of CO2 and other greenhouse gases into the atmosphere each year. Each ton of coal we burn, for example, puts 3.5 tons of CO2 into the air. The same physical laws that have kept average temperatures stable and have allowed us to thrive also mean that increasing concentrations of CO2, from the burning of fossil fuels, prolong the retention of the Sun's heat before escaping back into space. This higher retention of heat requires that the average temperature of the Earth increase. To deny that the average temperature of the Earth must increase as CO2 levels rise would require a completely new explanation of why we have life on Earth. Of course, natural fluctuations in weather and climate will continue as usual. The difference between the short-term uncertainties caused by the natural fluctuations of our climate and the long-term certainty of a warming climate caused by rising concentrations of greenhouse gases remains a source of confusion for many. The confusion is magnified because many people, including our political leaders, have misled us by suggesting that a cold spring in Cleveland or snow in Washington, D.C. is somehow inconsistent with the long-term trend of global warming. As Earth's average temperature increases relentlessly, hot spells will become more and more common, as we are already seeing. But we will also continue to have local and regional cold breaches, although they are already as common as they were decades ago.